Good morning, family. Sorry I started 4 minutes late. I had to restart start the laptop. It's acting funny, but I think that we got it good. I think we got it good. Let me take this out. Hold on, family. Let me see. Okay, sure. Like again, good morning, JT. Man, ever. Um, Let me get these announcements out the way and stuff. The ones who join, I'm gonna get to y'all in a few. Welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness. Subscribe and like my channel. Hit the bell when I come for the powerful live stream or video. Share this stream, very important, and my past live streaming videos on my channel. Want y'all check this out? Let's get them likes and the views up on those. Thank you so much. If y'all want to know more about me, see my cooking and all like that, and other things I do, my Facebook page, Jerry Thomas, yours truly, Jerry Thomas. Also, I have a Facebook group, all in caps, JT Thinking for Ourselves. Again, it's all in caps, JT Thinking for Ourselves. My Twitter account is at JT Blackman44. That's also in caps. Again, JT Blackman at JT Blackman44. That's also in caps. And my Instagram account, lower caps, The Underrated Darkness. Also, I have a joint venture with my brother Ernest Jones. He head up AnzoToys.com. Also, that's black owned. Wherever you purchase, you put in my code MVP, lower caps, MVP, you get 10% off. Let's keep the money in our community. It's all about economic development. Also, I might do a live later on. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see how the time frame for me during the day is. But I do a live stream on Sundays. So watch out for that tomorrow. That's like early night. Also, in the near future, I'll be doing a live stream of the midterm elections of our perspective. So I want y'all to look out for that. I'm going to be promoting this. It's very important. So that night, so let's sacrifice our time and find out what's going on in our communities in this USA. It's very important. So I urge y'all to sacrifice your time. Let's find out what's going on so we could build from it. We could build from that in our community. All right. Like I said, midterms elections of our perspective. Okay, so it's gonna be on MSNBC. Usually CNN be showing it, but I like MSNBC because they give, I like them. They let you know what's going on and everything. So stay tuned for that. Also, I have an underrated sports show on this channel with my co-host and my brother, She Stay Sleep. That is every Monday at 7 p.m. 7 Eastern time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Join us on that. Again, the Underrated Sports Show every Monday, 7 o'clock Eastern time. I want you to join that too. It's growing. I'm telling ladies, get up on it too. Please. Thanks for your constant support of everything I do. Also, I developed Chocolate Soul Lounge. I'm gonna be doing that sometime this month or next month. I don't know. I'm working on some things too. Also, I did hypocrisy in sports. I want y'all to look that, put some comments on that for me, please. Let's get them views up. Also, I will be doing very soon hypocrisy in politics. I want y'all to look out for that too. That's gonna be sometime this month. I'm working on that. Now, before I get to the topic, No Name Rose, good morning. Thank you very much. Hope that you let me know that you subscribe, so I'll subscribe that back. So welcome to the channel. Um, oh, my nephew looked out for me. He might join us. Okay. But let me know that you subscribe to me, No Name Rose, so I can subscribe back. Um, yo, what's going on, DJ Gambler? What's good? What's good? What's popping? What's popping? Okay, let me say it up. Thank you so much for joining DJ Gambler. My sisters and stuff like that. Gonna wait to get some more people in and stuff. I want y'all to look. It says, "Good morning, fam. Why some of us still accept Trump racist and policies behavior?" It is very important. Okay, No Name Rose. Okay, let me get to you, DJ Gamma. Want everybody to subscribe to each other. That is very important, and participate. So let me get you, No Name Rose. Okay, I got you. And DJ Gamma, I want us to subscribe to each other. Yours truly, The Underrated Darkness. Why I developed this topic is because there's quite a few of us. I'm talking about in social media. I'm talking about, man, I ain't gonna say really social media, but I'm talking about in the outer parts of the media. Thank you, appreciate that, DJ Gambler. The mainstream media is not really checking Trump. Fetchy Blue, thank you. Thank you so much to join. I see you in a minute. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome back, family. Come back. DJ Glamour, I want you to subscribe these others. Subscribe to yours truly already dark. So I've been checking things out on the news and also throughout social media and also throughout. And us as a people, we got to talk about this. We got to really talk about what's going on. And I know there's immigrants, that news is happening and stuff. And for humanity, I'm sorry to hear about that and wish them the best. But want to talk about us today. There's a midterm elections coming up that I will promote it. But the thing is that we have to understand. Also, there's going to be a lot of women. It's going to be running for Congress, and I want the black woman to think about this, and also us as black men. I mean, matter of fact, let me rewind that. Us as a people, these going to be the same people going to talk about our agenda. They know about women's rights. I understand. Roe v. Wade. I understand that. I get a little loud, clear. But it seems like when it comes to us as a people, they always push our agenda aside. And then they want to talk about these racist policies and behavior that Trump is doing. But they don't check him on that. I tell you what. I was watching CNN on YouTube this morning. They know about Michael Dyson. Y'all know who he is. A renowned professor in African studies in Georgetown University. And they had this. I guess he's a Republican strategist, and then he would just downplay what Trump is doing, and he was talking about the Democrats. The white left wing. They always want to talk about what he's not doing, but see. At the same time, and here, listen, the Democrats and Republicans had not did anything for us smelling people. So I'm going up picking on no side of anything. But what I'm saying is this: that if it's bullshit, it's bullshit. And they never say anything that I call him I call the president Orange Crush 45 about the birthday. And in the Central Park 6, when they was exonerated, and he still say bad things about them. Now, what I know about Central Park 6 because I'm born and raised in New York, so I know that case very well. And then you can see the racists really come out of that time back in the late 80s, early 90s. So now I'm in Virginia, so every day all good. But he always been nothing. He always had hidden racist qualities even back then. Because one time he was a registered Democrat. He gave money to the Clintons. He gave money for the big, one of the biggest Democrats, people at that time. Now I'm talking about back in the 80s, going into the early 90s. And so all along, you got the Republicans and some Democrats that are, and even surrogates, they still want to, welcome my brother, She Stay Sleep TV. Welcome. And our people still welcome this, that these racist policies and behavior, they think it's okay. But they fail to realize that, I always say this, I heard from an older person, when other people catch rain, we catch a cold. Something like that. And so I wonder, not to say I wonder, we rewind that back again, that there are our people, talking about melanin people, still think it's okay that he disrespect us as a people, that we don't count on this human race, that we not part of this humanity, and then he's still pushing this racist policies on us. Like ain't nothing happened. Like it's just like a quote unquote status quo. And when is a time, now I'm talking about not just social media that we participate in, it includes myself. I'm talking about us as a community in this USA and plus the rest of the world. When we going to check him? When we going to check him on it? And other people that are surrogates think it's okay. And I'm talking about us as a people. Because I'm not talking about white people. I'm not talking about other nationalities because they always going to work, the ones that will go with Trump, they always going to work with the Nazis, white supremacists, Nazis, and all that bullshit anyway, race anyway. So we're not talking about them because what it is what it is. So we're not talking about that. But what I'm going to do, I don't know, I might have a panel, don't know yet, but what we're going to do, we're going to concentrate on our people, keep on perpetuate this idea in their head that Trump has an interest in us and never did. So I'm going to talk about a few things, what some of them be saying. They are some say, well, he want inclusion for people and stuff. I'm not. You talking in codes and talking about, yeah, he want to be inclusion. He want to put us. He want to have us do, to have, be fair. It's they or be fair or be equal. No, that is a. Yeah, something like that. Well, thank you, Nicolai. Thank you. Well, like that back what I'm saying. Good morning. And so when we hear those, we have to understand we got to stop making excuses for them. And I'm talking about the black man and the black woman that want to be under his rim, that they never have an interest. And majority of these people that under the Orange Crush 45 posse, they pushing it. Majority of them are Christians. Majority of them are Nazis. Majority of them also are Nazis, neo-Nazis. Majority of them a bunch of white supremacists. So we might as well tell the brothers and sisters, you mind put a she over your head, wear a Nazi on your neck. Now, people are going to think, oh, you pushing hate. I ain't trying to push no hate. I ain't trying to do none of that. Oh, I'm just telling the truth of what's going on of this climate that we in. And we have to take a stand when it's going to be a time to talk among ourselves, to find solution, to still to fight for our rights for our people. Fight for equality for our people. Now, there are some people that's going to say, hey, you need to go back to Canada. Oh, you need to go. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, you need to go back to Africa. Don't tell me I need to go back to Africa. I was born and raised here. My people, majority total right here, is born and raised here. Nothing wrong go visit Africa and stuff like that, but these are the same people. I'm talking about us as Melon people that come from different countries. They look down on us. And these are some of them are still adopting this racist policies and behavior that Orange Crush 45 is pushing. So when are we as a people is going to jump on them to let them know what you doing? You hurting us as a family. When are we going to step and let them know, listen, this is a game that they're playing and you playing on the wrong side of the team. You need to go on this side of the team. Keep on fighting for us keep on fighting for equality for us as a people. And we have to educate ourselves and others that are misguided. Because there are some of us that are misguided. But I don't want y'all to think that I'm getting away from the topic. I just want y'all to connect the dots with me. That's all I want y'all to do. Get back to media, and also they go to say, well, the blacks, we need to do better this stuff, like on crime and stuff. It's like 90-some% we killing each other. Well, what we do? We don't hardly have opportunity. We got empty opportunities, like I said on my past lives. But they never say, well, it's still 83% of y'all killing each other. And possible more. And also, these are the same ones that are pushing these Fortune 500 companies and corporations and other sector, movies. I'm talking about the media now that are pushing the bill more jails, especially private. So they can keep this racist policy going. When they hire these people that hate us, that they still treat us as animals. And again, I'm not talking about white people of other nationalities that are practicing white supremacy. I'm talking about some of us as a people in the media that at the same time they keep their mouth shut. That do not want to challenge this oppressed system so we can get a fair shot, so our voice could be heard. And the ones in the chat, I did a live thing, the voiceless ones. I want y'all to go check it out. Put some likes on it, please, and put some comments on it, because it will go hand in hand with what we talk about. Ding. you got some when they show the paper and they think, oh, this is what we're going to do and stuff like that. Some of us fail to realize they pushing these policies. Trump has sent him. Trump is like a slave owner, and he got a bunch of Negroes. I said a bunch of. I said, you asked me, bunch of blinded niggers floating around this country and pushing this. And I know people, what about the black? I'm talking about the black woman too, because they in this too. And they have some of them act like clowns. You know that family act like clowns. And some of us is still accepting this. Also, they get on the panel. You know, they're trying to get on the panel. They don't hardly have nothing to say when they challenge of these policies. And it's his continually racist policies and behavior. They act like they don't hear it. But believe me, they getting paid for it. Believe me, right this minute, they spending that devil money. Right this minute, white supremacy is making them rich. But at the same time, their money is not long enough. And you build and you burn bridges of like-minded melanin people like us in the chat and also throughout. And you want to come back home. No, we don't want you home. First thing foremost, I always say you have to repent. So all along, they go and keep on pushing this. And then all of a sudden they find out, you know, cause hey, might as well put them on Fox News. Hey, they okay it. And St. Clair, they own over 200 radio stations around the country, and they brought all types of laws because it's supposed to be diversified. And none of them is diverse. They violate that. But you see none of them say anything about it? No. They getting Vaseline up. Because they keep on pushing it. I want y'all to look for that too. St. Clair. It got broke it down, what they were saying about it. I want y'all to look for that. Put some likes on that. Put some comments on that too. Giving your jewels. So all along, they sit down when people don't like them. They smirk at them. They carrying them. They pushing them like chatter up. They push them like chatter that they think that they know they are. And all of a sudden, they start talking the same thing. Because see, we have to understand the codes. This underneath racist codes that they saying. And then sad thing about it, they tend to, because they tend, but they believe it. Chef BRD, thanks for coming. I will shout you out in a few minutes. Thanks for coming. Welcome back. So they travel in this galaxy that they think they doing right. Sandy Cat 73, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate that. Good morning. Good morning to everybody in the chat. Pardon me for my mess. But it's very important for me. But get back to my point. They travel this racist galaxy And some of them know that it's wrong, but that good old dollar, that good old Benjamin, wow, good old Benjamin, they got their morals and convictions. That good Benjamin got their morals and convictions. They don't stand up for nothing. They also see when he was running for president, they actually see how our people was getting hit, getting humiliated, violated, and they ain't saying nothing. Now I'm going back to 2016, that we already know that the Russians has violated our elections, and I'm gonna keep on pointing that out. And all along, they keep on pushing it. They keep on pushing this racist behavior, and they keep on growing. It's like you water the tree. You keep water the tree right, it's gonna keep on growing. That's how this racist is. Cause see, people they fail to realize America founded on racism. We came here against our will, and we come a long way. Not saying that we are resilient people around the world. There's no ifs and buts about it. So, history proven. But at the same time, just as some of us as the people that accept this, there are some of them even back then accepting that. I'm talking about ancient times, building up to 100, 200 to right now. You still got some black conservatives saying ain't no such thing as racist. They got to get up and get it for themselves. And this is the danger, people. This is a danger, family, because it's working. It really is working. So all along, they push it for this man. They know this man has violated human rights. I'm talking about us as a people, the immigrants. I know people I talk about immigrants and everything. And again, God bless them. I hope everything all right with them. I'm talking about humanity, but I'm talking about us as a people. Like I said before, the arms crossed for he pushed Bertha, I guess, Obama, President Obama. Everything also back in New York in the 70s, he violated our rights as a people that he had to settle in 73. Also, he did against 79. He didn't settle, but he was still violating us. And throughout the 80s. And along the way, he took some of us as a people and blah. Cap, PY2. Cap, PY2. Good morning, my brother. Thanks for serving our country, and thanks for standing up against this oppressed system. And you all right with me, Cap. I don't care what anybody said. You all right with me. But get back to that. Gabe Talk Media. Good morning. Thanks for coming. So all that is happening. Along the way, he could be powerful minds that could help our community, but they got so much dirty filtered. And there's one thing about Trump. Good day, IC. Good morning, IC. Good day, JT. Thank you so much, IC, for joining. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. And he took some of us along the way that got great minds, and we let him filtered racist and behavior. And then we became them. Some of us became them. So all along this comment, now we're talking about we moving up now. We're talking about that's when the social media start getting bigger now. And then you got some people in the 80s, they went to college and stuff. And I'm talking about conservatives and down low dissy Democrats. Because we still got some. People think, oh yeah, they're not these. Yeah, you still got some dissy Democrats. So all along they went to college and everything, and things do go their way. Said, look, you see how them people is? They a bunch of savage, you know. Once you come, we care about you. What you think about this flag and stuff like that. And some of us as a people, and still, instead of just see for what it is, we start talking neighbor. We start talking there. Their viewpoints. And it started getting good. So look, he said, look, they say, listen, we got the piece of advertisement money now. We could really push this. But God look out for us now. No. So at that time back in the 90s, you had to understand, they stopped pushing what's going on back in slavery. So now we're moving up here. And then start really, and the atmosphere start really get thicker now. We're talking about, the Bush years. And they really start pushing this Confederate flag on the down low. Then it really started getting big. That's when you got the Jesse Lee Petersons, you got the Armstrongs, and you got others. But it doesn't stop then. Then you got Clinton for president back in 96. Now you see the Dixie Democrats, they have to make a decision. They got to be loyal Democrats, but it's a Confederate thing, and what we got to do. So, yeah, hit the like button. Thanks a lot, Gabe Talk Media. Hit the like. Let's get them likes up and share this. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So all along through 96, Clinton got his deals, and after that, then you got the other Bush come in the picture. Then what happened in 2000. You know what happened in 2008. No, this oppressed system. I'm telling you, they threw the whammy of 2000. And then you got the son Bush. Now, when I'm talking about word, I'm talking about the father Bush. Now we got the son Bush in office in 2000. And that's when you got the militia. Because see, the white militia people think of that, they just come out. No, they've been out for decades and decades, but that's when you see this machine. This machine is built. This is during the time when I'm talking about Trump. This is the time he run for a certain, I forgot the name of the party, but he was pushing with Buchanan. Now Buchanan was a Republican. He was a conservative, but he did have some ideas for us as a people to prosper. He recognized our existence, but at the same time, he was pushing like racist, this Confederate stuff like that, and he did not like certain things going on. He was one. I have to say this. He's one of the few Republicans. White was saying that we gotta have more, diversify in a in a, gotta have more diverse in the Republican Party. Well, to me, it's full of crock anyway, because it doesn't match your actions. So that's full of shit. Now we travel through here. He did. Bush did 2 terms. Did this racist and stuff. So now it start getting thicker now, family. It really started getting really, really thicker. So now we push up 2008. Mostly us as a people, we voted Obama in 2008. President Obama in 2008, excuse me. But at the same time, if you know about the Clintons, they was playing like they with us as a people, but they really wasn't, But and this is what it is, because at that time when he was running for the Democratic ticket for presidency, I'm talking about Obama, I'm talking about the summer of 2008, because I remember, because that was around my birthday. And it was a lot of white women did not like Obama, and it was racist. A lot of them. There was white men too, yes, but it was white women. And there was 18 million of them. So what happened was, when Obama won the ticket, now be the head of the Democrat ticket, now the Clintons, they have to put their tail under their ass and say, look, you got to go for him. This is what happened. And they keep over holding that. Then like a month later, they have to, hey, we have to, yeah, we understand. We understand that. We get that. You're right. But just work with me, sister. Now we're talking about 2008 historical and stuff, people crying and stuff like that. Yeah. But at the same time, this is the time that Orange Crush 41 start developing his audience. That's when he starts, taking some of our people that I told you about that went to college in the 80s and 70s, and they would, and they feel their voice would not be heard and stuff like that. So all along they got complacent. That's when they start developing these racist policies. Now I'm talking about black people. Then you got Orange Crush 45. Really stop building up and stop putting hateful stuff up, as a people. Now everybody thought it's really happening. No, what he had done, he had fired this flame. Now I'm going back. Now I'm talking about in the 20 years, even before that, even 30 years before that, family. I want you to understand that. And so alongside us as a people, start traveling with. So now we're going to talk about the economics about this, because when you deal with policies, economics go hand in hand. It could be the good, it could be the bad. So travel with me, people. Travel with me, family. So all that is really traveling here. Now I'm talking about 2008 and stuff. That's when you start seeing these malicious groups. You start seeing white wing. They were saying undertone racist thing, but it's not really out there. I'm not saying that it never happened, because it always happened, and you got a few. But if you really start saying, because like this is when Orange Coast 45 pushing these people. You can carry your guns anyway. If you notice, when President Obama was talking, you see these white when they had guns and all that, but they never had guns of other presidencies. And he was part of pushing that. And like I said, he talked about the birthdays and stuff like that. And so all along, you know, so travel along like 2008. And yeah, I know. We understand. I see. Trust me, I know. It's always been existence, but there are some of us don't know. So I have to bring that out. Sometimes that there's some of us do know what's going on, but we have to remind others and everything. So I'm just reminding others what's going on, giving a little history and stuff like that. That's the one thing I mean to go to something. I'm gonna get back on. Sometimes that's our problem too. Sometimes we have these resources, but we don't want to talk to other melanin people, because we figured, oh yeah, they supposed to know, but some of them don't even know. You don't know what their circumstances is. So it's my duty of my platform. I had to bring these points up so we could uplift each other, and then, like I said, me and you and others, we could help others. Now, if they not want to accept that, that's on them. But this is what I want to do. But thank you so much, appreciate that. But get back to talking about now we talking 2008, 2009, 2010. Now, 2010, that's like the midterm election. And I think the Democrats has won. I'm not sure. So, less than you can't quote me on that, but that's when white privilege coming in. Now, white privilege always been here all along, but I'm talking about the economics part and the racist part about it. So they start pushing, let's take this out. Let's take that out. Oh, or a black man, a black woman want a loan for a house. We can't go give them that. And maybe we won that back. Then 2009, I believe there is a crash. So the banks went shambles and stuff like that. And people want to find out why this happened, because they had these racist policies for years and years. And they asked Obama, said, we got to fix that. And these banks got to regulate. And then he's the same. No, we cannot regulate because we making money. Everybody, I'm talking about, to start having fun. And then some of our people, the ones who been on alignment with them, hey, no, you can't do that. Money, they got to do, the worker, the poor. They got to get whatever they can. But see, when it comes to us, they push us on the side. But now it stopped hitting other nationalities. Oh, we got to straighten this out. So along when they did that, that's when this advertising money coming in. And that's when now we talking about 2010, 2011, and now 2012. they say, oh, we got Romney. And if you see that, if you know about the election 2012 is the best smack ever that Obama ever, he got like over 400 electoral votes. He practically like swept because the people had talked about, no, enough is enough. We don't want this racist, boom, 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 like that. The policies and stuff. And the conservatives and the racist policies they pushing, even some of us as a people, they didn't like that. It was a constant blow and a constant blow to them because they was building momentum. I want you to understand that, family. They were building momentum. So after that, after they got the smacking, there are some people that said, oh yeah, America back, but I know y'all don't think that, but I didn't think they. Nah, there's some town rooms and some meeting is happening and stuff. We gotta strategize a certain way. Now, this is during the time of Obama's second term. That's when the Republicans took over the House. That's when they had team members. And that's when R Crush 45 really started gaining momentum. But at the time, he said he wanted to run for president, but he didn't. And now, that's when you start seeing the Jesse Lee Peters start really gaining momentum, and others. They've been out there. Now they got their shows. Then you got St. Clair coming to the picture. Then you got the Koch brothers coming to the picture. But all that time, they did not want some of them. They're just using them as bait. And the sad thing about it, they took the bait. So all along, now we traveling along here, fam. Work with me here, family. I'm gonna take you there. I'm gonna take you there. Just work with me. Thank you very much. Now we pushing like 2013, 2014. And that's when the birthers came out. And that's when Trump was cross 45 was undecided should he run for president. Now this is during the time. Now we pressing. Now 2014, it was the same thing. Republicans still had the House and the Senate. Now all of a sudden I don't know. The Democrats don't come. I think the Democrats recovered. But anyway, I check that out. But now we start traveling now to 2015. That's when he announced he going to run for president. He's anyway. I don't know if it's the end of 2015 or beginning of 2016, but along those times. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. When we talk about Trump, and so along we traveling here. Then things start really, really getting interesting. Now we know now that the Russians have violated violated the elections of 2016. And that's when Trump started having underhanded meetings meeting with the United States, the hated enemy is the Russians, and that's when the Republicans has alignment with a racist person, and he became president. And he's one of the, and he was part of the Tea Party movement even back in 2009. See, I forgot to bring that up. The Tea Party stopped forming themselves in 2009. So they start winning start winning elections for Congress, and they end up being the Congress. So speed it up here. Now you got right now our people, all that work with Trump throughout the years. You see, they see in their own eyes. And all that time, they did not say nothing about it. They refused to say anything about it. So along the way, they keep on working. And so along the way, then you see a lot of them now. Like I said, Jason Lee Peters, they start giving more shows. Now Fox News start adding them on, and they've been adding on them along, but not as much. But start adding them along, and they really, really express this racist positive behavior. So after that, then you start having people of different nationalities really start violating us. Now, this is the time that Trump became president. And when you become president, one of the lists that you have to deal with is terrorist lists. So what they do, they find out where the problem really is, and they put them first. So instead they put white militia, white supremacy, white Nazis and stuff, instead of put them first, he put blacks and Muslim at the top. Because to him, they are a threat. And that's why you see really these white militia groups and these racist talking points and behavior really stop really surfacing. So then, and that's when the Russia really start pushing it. They really start enforcing they policies that hurt the United States and everything. Now I'm talking about, the government now, but we part of that. Us as a people, we part of this. And you still got the same racists. I'm talking about us as a people that worked for Trump for years. There's no racism. There's no collusion of Russia. There is no obstruction of justice. Now, if you got some white people, if you got some people in this USA, say what's going on. Matter of fact, they took a poll. And they took a poll of CNN a few days ago. And they said, do you think Trump is a racist? And then they said barely over half say yes in the USA and 47 is no. Well, it don't surprise me, and it should not surprise y'all because they are good. They say the quote unquote they are good white people, good people, other nationalities. But check it out, the 47%. They love that white racist privilege. See, it's not just white people no more. Family, there are people of nationality are pushing this. So long we travel here. Travel along here. Then you got us as people get stopped in the street getting beat up. We can't enjoy ourselves. You got the white woman, they really coming out saying, no, we don't want it. And then you got these school shootings all along, over 20 now. I think it's 24, 25, something like that. And they still say that had nothing to do with it. Now we travel along here. Now we hitting like maybe 2017. We getting beat up. We getting slaughtered. Of this racist policy and behavior. I'm skipping back and forth 2017, 2018. So work with me, families. Thank you very much. So now the blacks that travel with Trump, Orange Crush 45, their platform got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Now you got at that time a Rosa, I call her, I'm gonna be nice, but part of Trump's family. She left. You got people got caught up in this that violate the election rights. They got caught. Special Counsel Mueller, and so Mueller is really going in deep now. Because now at this time, Trump had turned the Republican Party as a cult. And so there's no more really conservative thinking. It's all about the Nazi and white supremacist thinking. But see, that some of us fail to realize it always has been there. It just be swept under the rug. So now you got prominent Dixie Democrats and conservative Republicans. They want to be on alignment with Orange Crush 45. But some of our people that be with them, you realize they always felt that way. They always felt that way. So now, go along in 2018. Look what happened. This year alone, over 25 school shootings. And then the same melanin people that look like us, that travel with him, with Orange Crush 45, refuse to say anything about it. And I always say this, and remember this, family. When your head is clear, your lens is clear. I'm going to say it again. When your head is clear, your lens is clear. And also, I want to look at my hashtag. We had to develop the sharp eye of truth, because they never have the sharp eye of truth. They have blinded. They know the truth, but they can't deal with it. They refuse. Let me change it. We wind again. They refuse to deal with the truth. And the ones who press it dislike too, thank you. Thank you very much. And the ones who press the likes, let's get them likes up. Thank you very much. So, however we want to say how it is this and how it is that, what it is what it is. So now we talking about the blacks now in Congress now, that conservative. They vouching for this racist policies and behavior. Their mouths is shut. You still got white people and other nationalities say that there's nothing wrong with what's going on right now. You still got, now you got Republicans now, I think a lot of them, they're going to retire or they're going to move on. Yes, I see you right. Exactly. That's my point. So now we travel on. I'll be cutting this off. And if thank you. I want some money out of that, DJ Gambler too. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, DJ Gambler. DJ Gambler. And everybody, so subscribe and like to each other. And yours truly, the underrated darkness. Very much appreciated. I promise I'll subscribe back to you too. The ones I have not subscribed. So God developed the sharp eye of truth. You got to show people, family, the other ones that lost the sharp eye of truth. Look at my hashtags. Whatever hashtag you want to copy down, copy it down. So we go along here. Then we always had cops that kill us anyway. What's the difference? It's been happening for decades. And you still got the same ones that work for Trump. I'm talking about us as a people. Mimi Doll, thanks for coming. Glad your presence has welcome. Same thing, Nikki. Thanks for coming. Then on Sutton, traveling. They still won't say nothing. They still defend the racist policy and behavior. Now they became a household name. These are the same ones refuse to empower us as a people. These are the same people that be on the airwaves talking their sound bites and they don't listen to them. They treat them as slave surrogates. They pimping them out. So along the way, we traveling here now. Now, that's why if you'll notice, I'm talking about the midterm elections now. That I'm gonna do a live stream about it. Like I say before. Matter of fact, let me put it in this form right here. Um, I will be doing the midterm elections of our perspective sometime in November. And I want us as a family to support this and make time for this. This is the time. This is a non-never time for us as a people. I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about us as a people. This is a time that we have to empower ourselves and get these fools out the way so we can still fight for our rights. Because this is when they're really gonna be in alignment of the cult that Trump is running, because it's the Republican Party. It is not a party, it's a cult. There's a lot of hatred in the Republican Party, even in the Democrats too. So I'm talking about we have to strategize and find solutions. And it goes for me too. So I urge us sometimes, if you create content, start having a panel. Let's talk about find solutions. And I'm not just talking about pick the certain ones that you want. Let's get whoever have a channel or whoever it is you want to get on the panel. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this. Man, all about, I don't want to hear about people want to talk these big words and these slogans and want to be smart. Oh, we should do this and that. No. I ain't talking about that. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I'm all about solutions for us as a people. Matter of fact, I'm going to set it off right here and there. Anybody want to join the panel? Put your email in it. Put your email in the chat and we get you on. Let's talk about it. I'm talking about finding solutions, not trying to be smart enough. Like I always say, if I talk that talk, I better walk that walk. So I'm walking that walk. Anybody that wants to elaborate on this, it's up to y'all. Cause it could be another time. If y'all want to, y'all can put your email in the chat and I get you on. Because we have to talk about this. Look at my hashtag and copy it down. So along the way, travel in sight. And this is where we at right now. Like what I said, ask the question that developed. Good morning, fam. Why some of us still accept Trump racist policies and behavior? And each of us should ask that question. If we want change, it's got to come from us. If we want change, I know we do. We have to make our voice much heard. We have to join panels. We have to engage. It cannot be no more standing and just talk to a few people in a group and that's it. No, that's not happening because we done that and it's not happening. We have to learn to talk to the masses of our people. And like I said before, if they don't get it, they just don't get it. It's fine. But long as you talk to the masses. If you know they do something wrong, if they do anything that hurt them, I'm talking political, pull them on the side and tell them, listen, this is what you do wrong. I don't like what you say. You don't hurt us as a people and stuff. And then as long as you tell them, it's fine. But we gotta learn to talk to the masses of our people, even the ones we don't know. It's very important, family. It's very important. Of course, right. You're right, RC. Yeah. It never different. Right. That's what I've been saying all along. But I could say this stuff. In this system, let's try to get some benefits for us as a people. See, this the thing we fail to realize. In this system, let's find some benefits to benefit for our people, for our interests. And then at the same time, let's build a system for us in the near future. So when we have everything for our system, we can lead this system. But it's got to start from somewhere. Like I said before, I'm all about solutions. I don't want. To me, I'm past it. I always been like this before, and I always going to be like that. I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to accept to this oppressed system, and all of a sudden we're going to complain about it. But at the same time, we want to come at this impossible. The simplest thing is let's get some benefits, and we could build on that for our system for the future. I don't want to hear no smart talk no more. I don't want to hear no big words no more. I don't want to hear who's smarter than others. I don't want to hear the shit no more. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to read it. I don't want to deal with people that I already talked to. I want to deal with like-minded people that I don't know, that we could build, that we could combine this together, and at the same time, we could come together. That's why one of the reasons that we are not together right now. And we fall into the trap of the racist policy and behavior. And thanks for the compliment, Gay Talk Media. Shout out my brother. He talking about that too. Go to his channel. He talks about that. But some of us on YouTube and throughout social media, we still want to talk about this is what this happened. This what happened. Instead of we get other melanin people that have the same mindset to incorporate them too. I don't want to see the same damn people. I don't. It's not working, family. I'm talking about our community now. And that's why the blacks, that's why the melanin people of Trump that follow Trump, they are winning. Because they find we ain't together. Big L, what's good? Thanks for coming. You know I'm always back. You know that. Always a pleasure seeing you, Big L. Straight up. I'm all about solutions. That's what I'm all about. I'm about that work. We already know what the system is. We know how to oppress it. We know everything what's going on and everything. But when is the time that we're going to step up and talk to the voices ones that don't have a voice? I don't want to hear about people that already know. I don't want to hear that no more. Rock Roller, what's good, family? Thanks for coming. I was getting to get off 15 minutes ago, but I don't want to yet. And I'm going to ask this question again. Anybody, I want you to look at the ones who come in late. I want you to look at this and look at what I created. If anybody wants to join the panel, put your email in the chat and I get you on. If not, you don't want to, you don't have to. But I can tell you this stuff. This issue needs to be talked about it more. Because throughout our community, we losing the battle. We are losing the battle of being together and to find out what we need right now. Yeah, we need a 10-point agenda, but you got to understand me, dog. Everybody, I'm saying each black have a different agenda. You have to understand that too. But that's a good point you say too. And you told reparations, that's a good point. I see. If y'all want to read about that, you need to check out Dr. Claude Anderson, and he talk about reparations and the other about the Indians and stuff. I did a live stream about that. When I find it and I find out how to share it while I'm doing this, I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna find how to do that, but. And I always talk about, good point too, I see. I always talk about the black agenda all the time. Go to my channel. You'll find out whatever I'm talking about us as people. I always talk about our agenda. Good, I see. Thank you. So what you need to do, you need to educate so many people because some of us do not know. He talking about the 1865 treaty, how the Indians, even back then, like the early 1800s and stuff. He talking about the $5 Indians and all that, white and all that, and how other nationalities had gained reparations over our backs. It's not just the Europeans. Y'all need to read up on that. Not saying the doctors know everything, because I don't. I still study, but I know about that Dr. Carl Anderson. We need to read up on that. He talking about changing the language when they talk about reparations. That's when he talking about racist policies. This is Dr. Carl Anderson was talking about of economics. Gotta have the numbers. We got to have people to embrace this. We had to understand that our elites had run this all time. If you ask me, it shouldn't be no maybe that should be 10%, 10 points. It should be more than 10 points. But we had to get together to find out what's the best one for us right now. Like I always say, we got to stop leasing capital and own capital, developing generational wealth. And that's the most important thing that we have to understand, because then you still got blacks, our people who with Trump, they're not going to enforce it. But they the one pushing this. The information is out there, family. The information is out there. We have to research it and we have to put it to use for our benefit. If somebody, like I give you a case in point, if Gab Talk Media say something that I know is going to lift up as a people, and I know it's going to be good, I'm going to roll with him. I'm a team player. But that's for the good. Because I'm going to tell you, these blacks that roll for Trump, they bunch of team players. They ain't no leader. But I can say one good thing about them. They play as a team. Maybe they don't respect them as a team, but they roll as a team. But what about us? We don't. And you know, I know some people talking about money this and money that, but I'm telling you, with that money, you better think about these racist policies that had a hold on us for centuries. I can tell you that much. That had a hold on economics. I can tell you that. We got to have these politicians and talk about, yeah, if you ain't do nothing for us, we getting you out. There are some of our politicians have been part of the community around this USA for 30 and 40 years. I could tell you she ain't got nothing. She ain't got nothing. She was part of that. My brother Big Al. And then I guess she found a conscience. She had to leave. We're not. Like I said, Mimi, we Vaginas want to be smart. We want to withhold our resources to certain ones. And that is a damn problem. Y'all can see out there in YouTube. Even you go to some platforms, and while these racist policy people is winning. I'm a person, I don't care who you are. Let's build. Let's build. Because they're winning. And we have to understand that. But we can change it around, but it's got to be collective of us. It cannot be just certain groups that we feel comfortable with. And we have to understand that, family. We have to understand that. Because I know for fact, I know there's quite a few people that I'm talking about YouTube that are like-minded and they're not getting the support that they should. I'm doing it. I see. I see. As you are. I don't think you know about it, but I'm gonna do a live stream about the midterm elections. I've been promoting this for months. Matter of fact, almost a year. Think about it. You can ask anybody to check. I've been promoting this, and in God's willing, I'll be doing it. Midterm elections of our perspective. That's right. Together, it takes power. That's right. That's right, Big L. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I hope. Yeah. I see. Listen, I already promoted. I already talked to other people about it. It's got to be up to people. It's got to be. It's got to be others. Got to reach out. I can't be the only one just be reaching out. You know, I can't. It's got to be up to them. And I urge like anybody that have platform. I understand. Sometimes I understand your frustration because see, that's why we're not together because they are like again. I will reemphasize this again. If you notice about me, if you notice about me, I'm one of the few on YouTube to say sub to each other and participate because it's got to start from somewhere. Maxie was okay. I hear that. Yeah, but go more on your point, Big L. You have to understand, it's not just whites. It's other nationalities too. You have to say that, but that's an excellent point, though. Okay, I can roll with that. It's and also I think I mentioned this too. That there is a lot of women is running for office, running for Congress, and it's going to be quite a few things that they're going to be saying. The question is, are they going to talk about? If they a part of their job, they're going to talk about the black agenda. But at the same time, sad thing about it, and it's true, black, some of us as a people that with Trump, they gaining. I understand what you're saying, Mimi, dog. There are some of us is doing it, but it's not enough. There are some of us though. Some of us see. This is we have to understand, people. There are some of us in survival mode, just want to get over. They just want to just want to get over. That's all they know. So in a way, I cannot fault them for that. But at the same time, we got to educate them too. We have to educate them. Yeah, exactly, Nikki. You're right. Exactly. And they always put our agenda on the side. But see, again, like I said, for the racist positive behavior, that's what they're going to talk about. We're not. And that's why, to a certain extent, they are winning. I mean, not so they are winning. Maybe we won, but they winning. Look what happened to this guy. I remember check out Black Horseman Production. He did a live stream about it of this young man. He had a red hat on, a Trump head, make America whatever it is, and I think he was a Mexican. Don't quote me for that. And he went to him and hit him or something. And he got fined, whatever it is. Don't move. Now the Republicans they jumping on that. And now you see some blacks, they told, oh, you see, something like they jump on that too. The one who with Trump. But check out Black Horseman Productions. Good brothers. Corley Boxing. Follow for a line. They talk about boxing, but they also talk about social content. Check them out. And they say, how you know about it? Tell them the doctor sent you. They know me. But I see. These people. I reach out to Carter Anderson. So I reach out. Okay. We gotta work. And I'm not saying there's no good people in humanity. It is. There are some people, other nationalities had to fight for us as a people. I have to, I have to acknowledge that they do. And the media is not gonna let you know about that because I know it is for years. So, but it's time for us. It been well, but we have to fight for ourselves. Now, people want to promote, oh yeah, we gotta hurt these motherfuckers, we gotta do this and that. Listen, there's different ways how we can empower ourselves. Because we still gotta work in harmony in this system. It's all about make sure the policies is fair. Make sure the policy that we could benefit. That's what I'm all about. Now, people want to talk about carry guns, protect our community. Okay, I'm all that, but it's gotta strategize and it's gotta make sense. So it doesn't make no sense to put guns in people's hot head and then you hurt somebody and it's gonna hurt us as a people. And that is another conversation that we better have. I don't like dealing with hot heads. I want to deal with people that strategize. Now, if it comes to defend ourselves, so be it. Yes, that's when it comes. We gotta do that, but it's gotta be like we gotta be like-minded, and it's going to be something that we cannot reach, and we have to move on. Like some blacks that deals with the cult. So I'm gonna be on a few minutes more, and I'm gonna lock this. I'm gonna lock this down. Put I'm gonna put a lock on this, and but we gotta do better, family. Whatever plan that we have, it's gotta be a better plan. It's gotta reach the masses. But I would say this: I see that we could create some within us because I know Boyce Watkins got a very big, got a he got a big audience, just like Paul Anderson and others. I appreciate it, Big L. I appreciate that, man. I really do. That means a lot. I wish I could get it more. I wish more people like you appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that, Mimi. You do, yeah. Y'all too, and just a few others always shout out. I appreciate that because it makes me come more, make me do more. I wish I had more of that. And that's our problem too. When people like me that bring issues like that, it's not being appreciative within our community. Like she stay sleep. Another one. Gay talk media. And some women too. There are others. It's not being appreciated. And I might do another live today. Want y'all to watch out for that. But again, Mimi Dog and Big L, thank you so much. And others. DJ Gambler, I'm sorry. Thank you, DJ Gambler. Thank you so much. Hope you let me know you subscribe to me so I can subscribe to you back. Good morning, information man. He did an excellent live stream. Check it out. We have to, for a change, develop our own destiny in our community. We have to find solutions. Now, anybody come like an information man and stuff, you can rewind it back, my brother. You know, I know keep on forgetting you on the West Coast and stuff like that. I'm gonna be in contact sometime, do something like in the mid-afternoon, like late afternoon and stuff. But this had to be said this morning. This been on my mind for a very long time. And I'm glad you woke up, information man, participate in everything. Very much appreciative for your presence, information man. Check the brother out. Oh, get out of here. Let me, matter of fact, let me check right now before I continue, because I know YouTube be bugging the hell out. Let me see. I subscribe to you, brother, because I think I subscribe to you because I know it. God. Oh, okay. I subscribe to you. Okay, cool. All right. My brother, DJ Gam. Check the brother out. Okay, I got you, DJ Gambler. All right, I got you. Because I know YouTube be acting crazy sometimes. So we good. We good. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. But when we talk about information, man, like as you say, good morning, fam. Why some of us accept Trump racist policy and behavior. I'm talking about some blacks that work in the media that are headed these racist policies and behavior. And I would point, different thing. I'm giving the history of Trump, Arms Cross 45, what he gives, and you will hear that whenever this ended and stuff like that. But the thing is, family, that we have to make certain sacrifices within ourselves and the like-minded people in our community. And we have to understand that it has to be a constant movement. It cannot be just a movement. It got to be a substantial movement, consistent movement. We have to, maybe we have to, exchange emails, phone numbers. Maybe we might have to do like a conference call. Or there's some people, I urge people who not creative, got content created, come, discover that. Look into that. Let your voice be heard. Like I said an hour ago, the voiceless ones. I want y'all to look for it. It's in my channel. Look for it. Drop a chat or two. Drop a comment or two. Hit them lights up. Let's get them lights up on here too. Because their voices is being heard. Their voices is being heard, and it's loud and clear, and they got this propaganda machine. Propaganda racist machine is pushing this. Like I said, they got these financial, they got these advertisement dollars is pushing us. So what we got to do, we got to develop whatever we have and make sure to push for the truth and talk about the injustices of this oppressed system. Each of us could do a little more. If some people don't have, okay, there's other sectors you could do. Yeah, over 6'5". Yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah. They part of the elite. They are the elite. See, what impressed me. Let me say this about Information Man. When Information Man finally heard, and we talked and everything, he said, "Brother, I want your email. I like what you're saying." See, he reached out. He didn't know me at the time, and you can ask Information Man. He would tell you, "I didn't really. I heard of Information Man." He reached out. And that's what we got to do. And it has to, and it cannot be just brothers reaching out to brothers. It's gotta be sisters reach out to sisters, sisters reach out to brothers. It's gotta be that. We have to understand to engage within each other. And that's our problem too for us in our community, because we reach out to brothers and brothers reach out to brothers and sisters reach out to sisters. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. Let's keep on doing it. But it's got to be brothers reach out to sisters. Sisters reach out to brothers. We all got to be in collective to do whatever we can to stop this propaganda. Good looking out, DJ Gambler. That's beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. But that's the next phase we do, because see, the racist people, I'm talking about us as a people, some of us as a people that work for, at least they work. See, we know what we doing, they doing is wrong, but at least they work, at least they work among themselves. We have to do more, people. I mean, family, we have to do more. There's stuff out here. Because I ain't gonna say we rocking a hard place. No, I'm not saying that. Welcome back, Cap. Cap, PY2. Cap, PY2. Welcome back, my brother. Another one. Cap, Cap know me as JT Blacks. He reached out to me. We out to each other. And it goes for me too. I gotta learn to reach out to others too. It goes for me too. Do you know right this minute, family? I'm talking about Trump people. Right this minute, they are discovering all other false rhetoric and policies that deals with racism and all that right this minute, right now. They doing it. So what we have to do, we got to be on point, family. We got to be on point. Yeah, last night I was thinking, oh, JT, what you gonna do today? Cause I said, I'm going, and I was looking through media, I was looking through the internet, and I said, let me do this. And this is where we are right now. And these same blacks, the same ones I'm talking about. Thank you. What's going on, nephew? Leave my nephew alone. What's going on, my brother, my nephew? And and they meet in coffee shops. They meet in coffee shops now. They meet in restaurants. They sometimes they have their own conference room. They meet in conference rooms now. They meet at homes. Sometimes they driving. They have a meeting then. Yeah, maybe you're right. And we gotta learn the legislation. And where we at? I'm talking about the city and state. We have to learn that nationally too. We gotta be better education of that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I hear that. That's good. But we gotta do for ourselves. We gotta do for ourselves. Some of us, I'm not talking about the ones in the chat. I'm not talking about y'all, but there's still some of us still waiting, think that, oh yeah, if they're gonna change, they're never gonna change. I know that some people don't like Obama. Okay, I can understand that, but he didn't have no help. And at the same time, there are still some blacks that didn't support me. Do I think he should do more? Yes, I think he could. But we got, like I said, always say, we got to see for what this oppressed system is. So I was never blinded. And I know quite a few of us has never been blinded either. But let's say, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. If I offend people, understand what I'm saying. If I offend it, that means you're not understanding what I'm saying. Them blacks that have been with Trump for all these years, they had a head start. And some of us has been lacking back. And despite that they probably think that Trump cares about them. They don't care about them, but got a head start. Even the Republicans and the DC Democrats, like I said before, they have a head start of this rhetoric. So white supremacy has grown. There always been policy to enforce this, but now they try to put a stamp on it. Look, all right, I'll tell you this. Look what happened on the Supreme Court of the immigrants. Right? Yeah, you're right, I see. But hey, that's how the darkness do. But look what happened. And now, all of a sudden, he wants to retire. So now the Democrats is fighting. You cannot appoint anybody to after the midterm elections. And that is crazy. And it's supposed to be the highest court of the land. But I guarantee he went against his morals and convictions. I'm telling you, this Trump, man, got a cult. I don't care. I just say that about because I know people in the past that say, why you say it like that, darkness, white. I don't care. It's the truth. Like I could get it, and I say it again. If you do not have the sharp eye of the truth, that's on you. The sharp eye of the truth. Like I said, in a few minutes, I'm gonna I'm gonna read everybody. I'm gonna get everybody to shut out. And I'm gonna lock this up. But we have to do better, family. We have to do better. We have to do better. We have to learn to reach out more to like-minded that we don't know. Like I said before, we have to exchange each other emails and stuff like that. We, brothers and sisters and brothers, we have to do that. We have to start a movement to empower each other and help and fight for our own rights as a people. You can't let them win, family. And the ones that, some of us are people that work in the media or etc. that wants to be at this part of this Orange Plus 45 policies and behavior, let them be. Because we already know what they represent. That's a good question, Nikki, but I believe there's I think quite a few of us is sacrificing, but it's not enough. It's not enough. And see, in the movement, it could be certain variations. And that's what we have to understand. Not everybody could do everything. We say some could do this, some could do that, but long as we in one sight, one mind, one sight, that's all what counts for our people. And there are some of us have to sacrifice. They're willing to be team players too. Like I said before, despite what I said about some of our people work for Trump and work with them, they willing to be team players. That's why they propaganda is pushing. Are we willing to be team players for the better good? The black man or the black woman? Or are we going to let certain things in the system get in the way of us, like gender, sexes, etc.? Are we? That's the question that we need to ask ourselves. Status. I know that people don't understand that. You always talk about status. Status is very important too. So, I guess that's gonna be it for me. I'm getting hungry, and I want to put some in my tummy. And I'm gonna read everybody, the ones that came late, wherever this live stream, finish. I want you to go and check it out. Frederick Blue, thanks for coming. Annie, hope everything worked all right for you. Nicole Ali, thanks for coming. Shepayadi, thanks for coming. Shani Cat, thank you for coming. DJ Gambler, as always, thank you so much. Cap, PY2, Cap, PY2. Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming, my brother. Gabe Talk Media, thanks for coming, for your support. Thank you so much, very much appreciated. I see, as always, thanks for coming, very much appreciated. Chief Stay Sleep, as always, thanks for coming, my brother, very much appreciated. No Name Rose, thanks for coming. World Baker and Corey Room Chat. Mimi Da, as always, thanks for coming. Very much appreciating your compliments. Greatly appreciated. DJ Glamour, as always, thanks for your compliment. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on pushing it, bro. That's the only way. Rock Roller, thanks for coming, my brother, as always, for your support and contribution. Come back. I think I got everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for coming, Nikki. Thanks for coming. I know you live in VA. Gotta meet up one day. Thanks for coming, my sister. Greatly appreciated. Information Man, as always, thanks for your support and your contribution. When this ever will it ever be, we wind back thoroughly. Check it out. Drop a comment. Oh yeah, the ones who come, drop a comment or two. Let's get them likes up. Greatly appreciated. Like I said, I might come in with another one later on. I'm going to see. Because I got to take care of some things a little later on. So, never know. The darkness might come with another powerful one. Never know. My nephew, Emmanuel, what's good? Thanks for coming, as always, for your contribution. Thanks for supporting your aunt. Greatly appreciated. And let's understand. Oh, hold on, family. Okay. Let's understand that it's now or never, fam. And what time, DJ Gambler? What time? If it's gonna be on your channel, let me know. Let us know. Oh, you doing the jam, so Cap? What time, Cap? Or maybe in an hour? Is it gonna be on your channel, right? Okay, cool. All right, yo, DJ Gambler. It's gonna do a jam session. Is it within an hour or an hour, DJ Gambler? Let me know right now. It's gonna be within an hour or an hour. You not streaming? Okay. Okay. Hour, okay. Here you go. DJ Gamma gonna have a jam session in an hour. Let's support the brother. All right. And like I said before, later on, most likely, God's will, I might do another live stream. So check that out. I'm coming with another powerful one. And I want to thank y'all so much, each every one of y'all in the chat and then outside. Let's stand up to these racist policy and behavior. Us as melanin people, even the ones in the rest of the people in humanity. But I'm talking about us as a people now. The time is now. The time is now. We could do this. And on that note, good afternoon. Until later on, whatever. Now I just messing with y'all. Until next time, be safe out there. I am Ghost.